Two human beings coupled together in love is an entire world. You have never been taught what to do with the energy created by that joining. The womb is a distilling unit. The stomach also is a distilling unit. And when you eat anything green, there is sulfuric acid in the stomach. The sulfuric acid burns the chlorophyll, creating a double-bonded carbon molecule called glyoxyl or glyoxide. Stomach pulls that in as the distilling unit it is, and it distills that substance, and that is the only food for your pituitary. That's why when they put chemicals all over our plants to protect them from bugs instead of using dead bug bodies, the homeopathic dilutions of poison get onto the leaves of the plants, and now when the sulfuric acid burns the chlorophyll, it also picks up those poisons and parasites take over. You no longer are vibrating properly or being fed properly by the hormones the pituitary produces. Second most incredible distillery unit in the world is the womb. And for sake of a better term, we'll call the man's part in this an orgone energy device. Bit of delicacy here. He doesn't know is in the moment of ardor, the energy extends from him 12 feet. That's a lot of power. The womb is capable of distilling this power, and she needs to pull the energy up to the brain. Pull the energy up to the brain. Pull the energy up to the brain. And all of a sudden this ball of energy will leave her head and fly down to the male and re-enter the male, and he will become wild. The female pulls the energy. You will then both have an out-of-body experience and float through the wall and do that in the clouds for hours. It's an experience that is beyond belief. The other way is for you to do it the way I taught you first, in a pyramid where the orgone energy comes up. Then you can get rid of the male, because it also extends 12 feet. And you can sit there, and you are distilling the power with your womb, and that's what you're doing when you're oming and blowing. That's where you're pulling it from. As you do this, and the longer you do it, all of a sudden you will appear in your brain. You will have pulled up your spine until you actually appear in your own head. From the pineal to the pituitary, there is a bridge. And it will amaze you the first time because you will study the bridge. Pay attention to it. It's rather neatly built. And you know what? They're all the same. The bridges are all the same. On to the bridge. And you pull the energy and you blow. And when you think you have received enough energy, you bend your knees, put thought of intent in brain. You want a gold coin. Holding a real gold coin in the receiving hand, the left hand. Bend your knees and you leap with all of your might. And to your absolute amazement, you will appear in this magnificent blue-black place. And you will wonder where you are. And you'll sort of float around and you'll look around, and all of a sudden, to your next state of amazement, there's the earth, thousands of miles below you. And you will know you have arrived in God's banquet table. This strange little thing flying through space with a tail on it, whipping along at a tremendous speed. And you will intuitively know this is your first fear. No fear. See, this is God's way of letting you know whether you're ready for this or not. It's called fear. If you have no fear, you go to the next step. And you know intuitively that this thing that's way out there that you see, that's white light flying at a horrendous rate, is somehow going to hit you. You know it. And here it comes. And it's getting bigger and bigger, and it roars right up to you and stops. And turns into that gold coin. Then what you do is study the front of it. You enter into it. You'll be kind of amazed at that. It feels a little weird, and it's sort of physical, but you'll make it fine. You won't get stuck there. And you get in the middle of it, and you sort of feel it. You go outside the coin, and you turn around and look at the back, and you're quite surprised, because the back's really different than the front. It's a gold coin. And you enter back into the coin, come out of it, brace yourself, grab the gold coin, and fall towards the earth. And in your mind, you have a look at the colors of the rainbow. You do the right-hand color first, and you enter down into the colors. And the last color of the rainbow that you will scream, you scream each color as you're falling towards the earth. And when you get to yellow, which is Hertisan, you eject the coin into reality, and bang, you wake up. And there it is. It forms and falls into your hand. That is called going to God's banquet table and manifesting.